Something that I find endlessly fascinating as I work through this process of literally regaining a new state of body to mirror my new state of consciousness is how the universal story is universal. So I am reading more and more on kind of the science of the energy of our bodies, right? So I'm sure that you've heard the expression that your issues in your body, in your emotional state, in the state of energy that exists just beyond your physical edges, you know that there is one. You know that when you encounter someone who does not say vibe with you very well and like impedes on your own space, how you get a visceral reaction to that. There's so many little cues that we get to intimate and learn where our edges are of that energy body that's outside our own physical body. And as I read more about kind of being able to affect these changes, both through your physical body and, of course, interconnected to your stories, your emotions, and your soul, all for the purpose of deeper self-understanding so that you can get out of your own way and remember why you're here on the planet. These are themes that come up almost in every video because they're why I'm here. They're why I'm here. And when you look across kind of like ancient medicine from any kind of Eastern, any kind of indigenous, it always talks about a soul sickness. That if you think that just by breaking your leg or opposite, just by having an issue that you just need to get over, those things don't manifest in your body. Of course they do. I think one of the reasons that this particular experience I'm having seems very drawn out is because the changes that I've undergone are fundamental. So my body's looking for a foothold for a new place to be. It's all new information for it to process because I've sloughed off huge parts that I have been carrying around since childhood. And I'm going to give you an example. As a child, I was regularly hospitalized for asthma. Like back then, the treatments were so barbaric. They were basically like, I'm going to shoot you with a straight heart full of adrenaline and speed up your heart to the point where you're just vomiting because your body doesn't even want that poison because we don't know what else to do. And I wish I could tell you that it's changed a dramatic amount. But so even though throughout the years, I have been able to, as I take more control of my life, I have less and less asthmatic, even kind of tendencies or symptoms. Those symptoms have basically exited my life. Now I am to the point where I need to remake my physical body without that hindrance. So is it a hindrance? Yes, but it's also a deep memory, and part of being a child and being helpless with a physical ailment is that you know that someone will come running. So how much of my childhood asthmatic traumatic experiences were that I knew that mommy would come running? And so did I make myself have an asthma attack? Absolutely not. But I also knew that I would get care if I had one. And those things on a neurological level. I didn't consciously know that. I was not putting myself outside so my lungs would close. But that's the effect. And that's what I was carrying with me. So now as those things formally expunge out of my body's kind of like looking for a landing place. So if you are in between those kinds of spaces, whether you're trying to find a new place to physically exist in your body, or you're looking to really make some transformational changes, and you know that means you need to go within, I just want to make sure that I draw the line between you are going to have physical changes as you look to make those emotional changes. They are going to come out in your body. I am not surprised that this is what I need to go through to purge some of this leftover old energy. Like it's no surprise to me. So what comes up for me today is the grand dance and design that our bodies are so amazing that chemically they change because we're ready to take ownership, responsibility, and truly let go of those things that no longer serve us. And so what I ask you today is, where in your life, bodily, emotionally, soulfully, spiritually, where are you in a status of change? And I will see you tomorrow.